Hello, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Who got in here? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're all having a good weekend. Hope you've all had a good Christmas. Just put out a new video earlier if you haven't seen it. Just talking about a way to get free food. So, yeah, it's just something I recently found out about. Yeah, you're welcome. Have you looked into it then? Hello, Abby. Welcome in. So have you all looked into that? Yeah, it's so your video, yeah, I did see your comment on it, yeah. Can you guys like the live? Yeah, I just had the food that I got for free. It was not too bad actually. I managed to get some pasta and sauce. Alright, what, you've already done it? So was there somewhere near you that you could do that? Saves it from going to waste, doesn't it? It's no good when food goes to waste, doesn't it, you know? So it's good that something like this exists. But I know, Jerry, what you were saying about you having some rough time with the busking and you had your money stolen, which can be quite disheartening. Yes, it reduces food waste. Yeah, so this would be good for your environmentalists who are quite eco conscious. So I might actually talk to, because there's this volunteer place that I go to sometimes. I might give it a shout out to these people because they might find it interesting. Yes, by a group of chavs. Yeah, and those are kind of people who just don't really do anything of any value. They just kind of get drunk, do drugs, and cause violence and just steal. What a way to live, eh? It was under £10 they stole off me, but still though, it's still not good though, is it? It's still even if it's just £1, it still sucks that. Yeah, I hope everyone's had a good day today. But you just gotta keep doing it and just try to be a bit more careful. Try to guard your money better. Yeah. Thing is, if someone tried to steal my money, I could probably fucking run after them. Yeah. That's probably why they don't bother, because they can probably tell I could probably just fucking run after them and fucking beat them to the floor. So, yeah. Unless they can just, get on a bike and then just cycle off, but I guess it depends, really. Thanks, I was quite shaken up about it all. I've never experienced anything like it, yeah. Well, it's just a one-off and you can't let it, stop you from doing what you do. A few months ago, someone stole money from bank account and pretending to be someone from my bank. Yeah, you were saying about that, yeah. Yeah, they'll do that. You gotta be careful, yeah. But if it's someone from your bank, yeah, just you've got to try and get confirmation of that. You gotta kind of be a bit more, switched on about these things, like, yeah, but it's all life lessons, I suppose. That's really upsetting to hear, yeah. But we've all been either scammed or robbed or something at one point. There was actually a time when it had been like really snowing heavy, and there's some guy came to my door, and he was like, "Oh, I need 20 quid or something," and he'll give it me back. And I kind of felt sorry for the guy because it was like, it was out in the freezing cold, midnight, like there was like snow covering the ground everywhere. It was like, I was like, okay, well, I'll get, take a chance, whatever, and didn't get it back. Surprise, surprise. So it's life lessons in it, but they probably were just like waiting for that kind of time where, kind of people might sort of feel a bit sorry, and they know what they're doing. It's just, yeah, trying to appeal to people's emotions or whatever, and yeah, it's just wrong. Anyway, it is what it is. Was that someone who lives in your apartment building? No, this was like quite a long time ago. This was just some random person that came to my door, like saying, I need to borrow 20 quid. And it seemed like for whatever reason he was like desperate or whatever. I can't remember what the reason was, but it's all some bullshit fabricated story, and never got the money back. What do you expect? But yeah, it is what it is at the end of the day. Not a lot going on here at the moment, so yeah. I was gonna wait until after Jace's live, but I felt like, you know what, I'm just gonna start with my own live. It's because you are a caring person and want to see the good in everyone. Yeah, but I've got to a point where it's like, I don't really I'm quite cynical. I've become quite kind of, to a point where, like in these chats, for example, I kind of like assume someone's a troll until proven otherwise at this point. Like, I'm just very cynical, and when people act even remotely strange, then I kind of just assume they're a troll. It's just, yeah, I've just got to a point where I can get a bit defensive. It's like, who are you? Like, what are you doing here? What's your agenda? So I just don't know. It's like half these people are probably just not for real. Like, you get people trying to like blow smoke up your ass and whatever, and yeah, you gotta be cautious. Yeah, it's I mean, you could say there's good in everyone, but yeah, it's just some people have been that messed up in the head that it's like they just can't seem to function as a good human being. It's like they have some, whether it's some trauma or whether it's just, I don't know, some bad experiences in life that have led to that point. Because we've kind of become like whatever our experiences led up to that, the experiences that led up to that point have the biggest effect on what you will be as a person. So like your attitudes on things that you've been through. If you've been through oftentimes people who've been through a lot of privilege, they have this attitude of, well, just pull yourself up by the bootstraps. But then the people who are like struggling, they might not have that same attitude. They might feel kind of a bit helpless, and which I think that both of those points of view are not like the best. I mean, I think that the reality is somewhere in between. I think that, yeah, there's something to be said for like pulling yourself up by the bootstraps, but we have to acknowledge that, some people have it hard in life, that they didn't get an easy start. They weren't, trust fund kids or whatever who could just like get set up with a business at like in their teens or whatever. All the bad stuff I've been through, I've learned to toughen up and to take in resilience. Well, that's it. You've got to try and take the positive from it, that it makes you more resilient. Because without those experiences, then you could be a lot weaker. They say what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Hello, Liliana. Good to see you again. How have you been? Hope you've had a good weekend. Or having a good weekend, shall we say. Thank you all for joining me this evening. Thank you for the likes. Hello, King D. Clark. Hi, Jamie. Looking well on my iPad. All right. Yeah, so I'm wondering where you've been. But, yeah. I don't know. It's just, there was someone that kept going on about, oh, have you seen King Dale Clark? And it's like, I just don't even know what to believe anymore. You could all just be the same person for all I know. Like, I don't even know who you are. You don't really show your face or anything. Just kind of, there's like a lot of the people in here are just kind of, I don't know. There is a lot of like secret trolls who just act kind of like, they're supportive, but then they're, I don't know. It will be idiots making fake accounts. Yeah, but then how do I know that you're not making a fake account and just pretending to be somebody else? I don't know. Like, I keep getting like there was some message on my fucking video earlier. So I was saying knowledge is power, because I missed a D off the fucking knowledge, and they're like, how ironic, that you spelt knowledge wrong. It's like just trying to find any nitpicking thing to like to try to kind of discredit you. Just goes to show how, if that's the best that they've got, then you've already won, because that is absolutely pathetic. I mean, that that's all you have on somebody to like, they try to find some kind of, they either try to find some dirt on you or try to find some kind of fault in you to make it seem like you're some hypocrite or something like that. I don't know. It just gets really kind of like really, like, is that all you've got? It's kind of sad, really. But it is what it is. Yeah. It's like they're trying to like make it out like I don't know how to spell knowledge. It's just I was just like putting it in the title, and yeah, I forgot to put the D into it. Of course it's got a D, but yeah. Sometimes when you write a title and you can slip up, so, but these people want to try and kind of twist things, to kind of fit their own narrative, because deep down they know that you're doing better than they are. Because if you weren't, then they wouldn't care about you. They would just leave you be. What do you think on the current situation on the cost of living? Are people struggling badly and can't afford to eat 3 meals a day? I guess it depends, doesn't it? I mean, you've got your rich people who are actually benefiting from all this situation. There is probably going to be people out there that are struggling if you're on a low income job or something, if you're in a really expensive area. But I don't know if you saw my last video that I made, but that can help people who are struggling, like get some free food. It's there is Hi, Jake says King Dale got a new account again. Seems a bit sus to me, Jamie. Yeah, but for all I know, you could both be the same person. Because you did seem a bit sus, Jake, as well, so yeah. I don't really trust anybody hardly in these lives. think, I don't know, maybe I'll need to restart the live soon, I don't know. But yeah, it's just been a bit slow. That was Timmy Pipcott. Well, it seemed like you were both kind of like came in together and to troll or something, and I'm just, like I said, I've become more cynical and skeptical of people that, yeah. Because even when people try to act like they're all kind of genuine and all that, oftentimes they're not. So yeah, I'm just being very cautious at the moment. Anyway, I don't know what's going on. I thought it might be a bit busier than this. Fucking hell. Sorry, Jamie, if you thought that, and yeah, okay, apologies. Alright, I don't know, it's just, I don't know really. There's just a lot of kind of strange people online. I just hate it when, like, I get kind of tricked into thinking that someone's genuine and then they ended up being a troll the whole time. I'd rather that they just kind of openly just troll from the get-go, and then it's like, okay, well, I know who you are. Yeah, I know, like, but most of my viewers don't watch him, so I don't know. I don't know really. I was gonna like wait until after he'd finished. Thing is, most of those people don't even fucking watch me anyway. Like they go and watch his lives where he just kind of banging out reps of workouts, and that's pretty much most of what he does. He does have a bit of a chat as well sometimes, but it gets a bit. No, Anton's not here at the moment. Maybe he'll be here later. So it's probably just that he's this old guy who's shredded or whatever, and it's like. But yeah, I'm just trying to not overtrain. Like I've put on crazy amounts of weight like since last year. I was actually on the scales at Christmas Day, and apparently I'd gained about 20 pounds, and that's all like lean mass. I mean, so yeah, I'm a tall guy, so maybe I'll put it on faster because of more total surface area than say like an average guy. So more potential for muscle building overall. So even if it doesn't look like it, that you can gain more muscle than some like freaking Jeff Nippard or whatever, he actually said he's only gained about 27 pounds of muscle, and I've probably gained well over that since I first started. But I'm tall, so it doesn't show as well, I guess. Yeah. Hello, Bikash bro. How you doing? Good evening to you. Abby, are you still there? Jerry, are you still there? Hello, Tom. Nice to meet you, Tom. Welcome in here. Yeah. I just put out a video earlier talking about how to get free food if you're interested. So you might want to head over and check that out later. But yeah. But I do like to talk about, oh yeah, Abby's still there, hacks and things like that, life hacks, how to improve your life. Oh yeah, Jerry's still there. Like, for example, like, if you want to get fit, it really isn't that difficult. You can just do like supersets and things like that, and you could just like do a half an hour workout like a few times a week, and that'll be enough just to get you fit. As long as you're progressively overloading your training every week or so, and you're making progress, and you're gonna get stronger, you're gonna get fitter. Sorry, just quiet. Okay, no worries. But yeah, it's just people try to overcomplicate things. People, oh, you have to do all this shit to like get fit. No, you don't. Like, just keep it simple. I'm also just listening in as I'm working on a small project. Oh yeah, what's that then? Sounds cool. Is that a music thing or is it something else? Anyway, thank you for the 4 likes, everybody. But yeah, how are you, Tom? I thought I'd seen you before, but maybe that's somebody else. But yeah, it's nice to have you guys here tonight. I don't know. Did a few like planks earlier. Jay said he could do 20 minutes straight, but I wouldn't be able to probably do that in like one go. I could probably just do, say, like, do 30 seconds and then have a bit of a pause, then 30 seconds again and keep doing that. So I find that easier to kind of like manage than, say, like doing it straight. I could, if I had a little bit of a break mentally, it's easier, I find, to do that. To kind of do it in segments rather than trying to. Sometimes I find that doing a full body workout can be a bit of a. Psychologically, it can be the thought of having to go through all that. So, but yeah, just having some breaks can be good. Just to model ship I'm working. Oh, cool. Oh, hello, Sally. Yeah, not too bad, thank you. How about you? Yeah. Do you like see any family members or anything like that? I'm slow in doing more minutes of planks, but in slow places. What do you mean? It was fine. Oh, that's good then. Glad to hear it. Hello. What's it? If you could still learn one skill instantly, what would it be? I think I'd love to do a handstand, but that's something I don't know if I'll ever be able to do it. I can't even do a frog stand. And you need to be able to do, I think you need to be able to do a frog stand first to be able to do a handstand. I can't even do that. Like, I'm way too tall for that shit. Most of the people who can handstand, they're probably like 5'6" or maybe 5'8", but they're not usually tall like me. So that's one of the downsides of being tall. Like, a lot of those calisthenics tricks is very, very difficult. Like, balance becomes a limiting factor, and just the sheer mass of your body becomes a limiting factor as well. Like, it throws out your strength to body weight ratio, and yeah. Yeah, welcome in everybody. Hope you've all had a good day. What social stigma does society need to get over? Ta-da. Have to think about that. I mean, you could say, like, it could be, say, like, I don't know, to do with this whole thing about the demonization of men. Yeah. And I guess, like, the whole, masculinity thing in general, that's been kind of demonized by society, when it's in men especially. but actually glorified when it's in women. Like the very same things that they demonize in men, they glorify them when they're in women. Like if a woman becomes a boss babe, then she's glorified for that, and he's like, you go girl, you get the money. And then when a man does that, he's seen as greedy, and you know, they think of like Mr. Krabs or something, you know, from SpongeBob. So I think just the whole like men being men thing, it's like that's something that should not be shamed. Like something that should be celebrated. Like men should be allowed to be what they're naturally supposed to be, rather than this kind of cut feminist, feminine sort of like beta. I mean, I don't really like these words like beta and all that, but you know what I mean. Sally Jane says you're correct, Amy. Yeah, but I think that's one of the biggest things of just like. No, of course, yeah, people should be able to just be who they are. You know, if a man just naturally is a bit more effeminate, then fair enough. But the fact that it's been promoted that men need to show their feelings so much and all that, and it's like, but I've come to realize that maybe that's not the best idea. Like when men get too much into like their emotions, it starts to then kind of like, you know, sort of take away their manhood of like being strong and being able to just like figure out a solution and try to work on. It's like if you're gonna talk to someone about your problems, it should be, if you're as a man, it should be about, you know, how to get over it, rather than spilling and just like not getting any results. It's like, I suppose like sometimes women like to just be able to have someone to vent to their frustrations and their emotions, but I think for men it's like they feel like that is just kind of futile and just doesn't really actually help, and if anything just makes things worse because it makes you relive all the negative feelings that you have. And I think they find that something like 90% of male salt help. So clearly the help isn't really helping that much then, is it? Can I also ask your opinions on what red flags to watch out for in someone's daily lifestyle? What do you mean? What do you mean when it comes to a relationship, or just in general? What do you mean? Can you be a bit more specific on that? Like, yeah. So let's get this shared out if you can, guys. That would be really appreciated. Also, when you get a chance to check out my video, like I said, you know, I told people how to go get free food. I hope you had a good Christmas. I'm letting you know Kinkdale Clark is a troll pretending to be me, and is the same person. I haven't been in your chat since you was angry after I said hi. Oh, all right. Well, I also see your other streams suspect of me asking questions, etc. All right, so you've been. Okay, well, you've just been like not saying anything. So that's a pretend Dale Clark. It's just, you know, if people are gonna like not say hi to me and then and then say hi to other people. I'm not putting up with that. So, you know, people need to learn manners. You know, like it's that simple. Like, if you're gonna come in and say hi, all, and then I say hi to you, and you say hi to somebody else, and you didn't say hi to me, even though I said hi to you, I think that's a bit disrespectful, don't you think? I mean, I don't know, whatever, but yes, I think it's best I don't come into streams. I tend to ask questions a lot. Did you have a good Christmas? Yes, I did. So you just said it's best I don't come into your streams and you're still here, so could be the same person switching accounts, yeah, possibly. That's what I'm thinking, yeah. But it kind of seems a bit strange that, yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, hope everyone's doing well tonight anyway. It's just a lot of weird accounts that come into my lives, and I think I'm restarting, guys. I'll be back in a sec.